Hello everyone, this is Mad Dog 32, aka JMW Dolphin fan. We're back playing some more Mass Effect. Without further ado, it's a beginning. Last I left off, we were talking to Rex. We will talk to him again in a
Looking
moment.
for supplies?
But I do want
Let's see what
to
you
talk
got.
to you
You
first.
bet, Commander.
Buy all his Spectre Master gear if I can. Always bullshit ass armor too. Medium human. Can I get fucking Corian armor, please? Jesus Christ, Corian armor drops like a dime a fucking dozen. Let's talk to you one more time.
Shepard,
Family.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
you trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Go on.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I
Really?
just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Alright. So that's why we've been going on side missions a little bit and talking to Rex at least every time. Because that mission, I'm not going to say when until it gets to it. There will be a point in the game where getting his family battle armor will tip a dialogue choice very in your favor. So talking to him, at least Rex is someone you want to talk to. Because that battle armor, if you don't have enough Renegade or Paragon, will definitely tip him in your favor. But Ash,
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, if you have time. Figured you'd be busy with tactical briefings and whatnot. Don't know what I think about us attacking today, of all days. Kind of an ill omen.
You mean on the anniversary of the first contact war?
The end of it, yeah. My family always marks it. I'm the only Williams here. I guess you'd be the only other one interested in it.
why celebrate?
Seems like an odd thing to celebrate. That was 26 years ago.
In our family, it's not really a celebration, more like an obligation. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, not your fault.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes
That
a
is
special
true.
kind of thick-head
Irony,
to
though.
march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
So do you.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
Nah, we need you.
You're a valuable part of my crew, Williams. If I want an opinion from the head, I go to Alenko. When I want one from the heart, I go to you.
I also play a mean game of pool.
You do actually have a lot
But
of heart,
anyway,
Ashley.
I've
You are a
got things to
dickhead, but
do
you got a
before
lot of
we
heart.
land. I'm sure you do too.
How are we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Skipper. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to Tassoni about her mom. She has to be hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, Skipper.
Anything else?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper.
Figured. Alright, cool. We'll talk to you, Garrus. I don't think I have anything new to say, will you?
Commander, what can I do for you?
Something bothering you?
It's Saren. I'm starting to wonder whether we'll ever find him. He's always one step ahead of us, and he's got those damn...
We're getting close, Garrus.
He won't
We'll
get away.
find him.
I wish I had your confidence. I just can't stand the thought of him getting away with everything he's done.
He won't. We'll kill him.
I know you're doing
for sure.
everything you can, and if anyone can catch him, it's you, but if there's anything else I can do to help, anything, just tell me what you want me to do, and I'll do it.
I understand your concern, but we will find him. Just make sure you're ready to go when we do.
Yes, ma'am. You can count on me. Thanks for hearing me out. I appreciate it. Can I ask you something, Commander?
Of course.
What is it?
Are you worried that the Council might be protecting Saren? I mean,
A
they
little
were really
bit.
dragging their heels before. What if we find him, bring him back to the Citadel, and they refuse to act?
I get the feeling this isn't a question. Speak your mind, Garrus.
Well, maybe we shouldn't give them the chance, Commander. In my opinion, Saren's too dangerous to be kept alive. Too much could
Very.
happen. He could escape, or the Council might let him go. If we find him, when we find him, I say we make sure we stop him permanently.
Agreed.
I'm glad you see it that way. I never had any intention of capturing that bastard. When I see him, he dies.
Good. The Council won't like it, but they can't stop you either. You see, this is why I want to be a Spectre. You never have to worry about bureaucratic idiots making a mess of everything.
Don't let me
Just
down,
make
Garrus.
sure you're ready when it happens.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright, Garrus. Got bloodlust in you, kid. I like that. Hey, Tali'Zorah.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Glad you're feeling
Good
better.
to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now.
Good.
I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still
Could
think
sleep
a lot
in
about the
here,
pilgrimage,
technically,
though.
but
I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but it cannot just be some derelict ship my people can use for salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Why?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board.
Ah,
He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet.
that's crazy.
My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our
That's
entire
pretty big.
race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
You're royalty?
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that
One
way.
second.
My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
Oh boy.
Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice.
Yeah, of
People
course.
have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It's a lot of
Must be
pressure.
tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry.
Of course
There's
they do.
an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting
Whether
for me to
you're
do
humans or
something
aliens,
great
you're
on
all
the
the same.
pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
What if you were to save the
The
galaxy?
work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer
What do you
then?
need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed
Like a live one?
significantly
Nah.
since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive.
Of
Until
course.
recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
Sure.
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty.
Of course
Even
not.
before he joined the
I
board,
keep
he
saying
was a
that, but like,
prominent
all
figure.
the shit she says is like
People looked to him
obvious
for
shit to me.
leadership.
It's kind of funny.
He had to set an example.
It's the most like
He
first
expected the
video
same
game
of
type
his
shit,
daughter.
or first RPG
Plus,
video game
he
type
was
shit.
very strict.
Like my
A
dad
military
this.
man through and through.
Not that it's bad lore. It's
He
good
never
for
allowed me to
character
settle for
backstory
anything
and
less
shit,
than
you know.
excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
What about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background.
That's
Almost
fucked
like
up.
She was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago.
Ah,
Some
shit.
airborne virus that swept through the fleet.
Ah,
Sometimes
shit.
when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty
That's
hard.
unfortunate.
After she was gone,
But
he
shouldn't
became
your
even more
suit
focused
filter
on
it
his
out?
work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
It's like, wouldn't your suits filter that out? But on top of that, like, even if they did... Oh, correction. Do your suits not do shit on the flotilla? Because that'd be fucking stupid.
Sounds like a tough up.
Like, do you turn them off on the flotilla? That's such a hang your hat, even
Like
though
I
the...
said,
You know,
it wasn't easy.
you could die
My
from a
father's
bee
not
sting,
the kind of
but you're
person
just
who
like,
can-
nah, there's no bees in my
And he
house.
wasn't around all that much.
Don't have an EpiPen anywhere.
Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it,
7
I
million
can't
people,
ever
it's a lot of
remember
people.
seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Is this the same as earlier?
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you. All I know is the story of their origins. What
I
they...
want to talk about
Okay.
Like what? See you later.
That's it for Tali Zora Vasnoraya. Upstairs, I think we'll talk to Liara before we talk to Caden. And then we'll talk to Caden. And then... Yeah, we only really have time to go back to the Citadel. 'Cause I don't really want to start another side quest, but the next 2 videos will be definitely some side questage. At least. We'll do Garrus and I keep saying Grunt. Rex. Oh, right. Yeah, I hate this because in Mass Effect 2 there's more floors. So I always would think like, oh wait, I'm on the first floor or whatever. Other way. For a second I thought Caden was somewhere else. I was like, what the fuck? Hello, Dr. Chequas. Dr. Chequas. Hello, Liara.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you.
True.
Her determination, her intelligence, her
Very true.
strength.
Your children
That is
live on
kind
to
of you to
bear more
say.
fruit.
I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard.
Oh,
I
really?
found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time, and Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At
That
first
is
I
true.
thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however,
Makes
I
you
think
live a
it
certain
may
way.
actually be an advantage.
In a
You
way.
humans are creatures
Living
of
for
action.
thousands of
You
years
pursue
kind of
your
makes
goals
like
with an
choices
almost
matter a little
indomitable
less
determination.
outside of
It is
personal
an
death, you
admirable
know.
trait, but also an intimidating one.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
I'm
I'm doing
trying.
the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you.
I am
the best
special.
of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did on Torfin.
Ah,
I
shit.
cannot even imagine how horrible that must have been, but you did what had to be done.
You could have just asked.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me, or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I
It's
admit,
a valid question.
your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
You're a female.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human
I
relationships
just wanted to make
as
sure
I thought.
that she don't think I'm with Caden.
But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
No, you were right. There is something between us.
Oh shit!
And I knew you felt it too. But does this not
You
seem
gotta go with
rather
best girl
strange?
Liara, you know what I'm saying?
Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing
I mean, that's
in
how it
common.
works for y'all
This
motherfuckers,
makes
though.
no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
I'll protect it.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
I understand.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
No, that's it.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that locks us in with her romance, I'm pretty sure. So in this game, depending on if you're male or female, you could romance either Caden or Ashley. Obviously, opposite sex for each character. But since, you know, Liara technically does not have a gender, you could really just sleep with Liara on either character, male or female. Ah, damn. God, cough. Alright, Caden, what's up? What's up, Broseph?
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
I didn't figure you'd have time to talk with all that's going on.
Yeah,
There's
you
gotta
know.
be some xenobiologists who want to read about the Thorian.
All in triplicate, I'm sure. Did you want to see me?
I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is.
What
It's
is?
like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
Yeah, you're kind of right. But yeah, that's not really you, Caden.
So can I guess this will add to your resentment against aliens?
Resentment? Against aliens? I mean, I'm not... What makes you think that?
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was Vernus who made
That
me
is
see
not a
how
lot. That's
human
one
aliens
adult.
are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
At least they
I'm glad
got
to hear
some.
the bastard got what he deserved.
He didn't deserve... He hurt a girl. Broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed. You know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do. Just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue Talon. Right in my face. I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Good.
Like I said, he deserved it.
It killed him, Shepard.
Good! Fucking
Snapped his
dickhead.
neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. So, yeah, maybe I hated that Turian. I mean, if one ass was enough to judge a whole race, I'd hate humans too.
Do you?
I don't know. You don't seem angry about the Council strong-arming the Alliance.
Commander, I thought real hard about how to use my talents. When I swore the oath to defend the Alliance, it wasn't on a whim. If it comes down to it, I am a soldier. I have to believe that my superiors can tell our enemies from people who disagree with us. If the Alliance is missing its chance, it's because of men like Udina, not the rest of the galaxy holding us
True.
back. Of course, your opinion is the one that matters, Commander.
Quite a speech.
Lieutenant, I believe we need to get you a posting in recruitment.
Sorry. I have some strong feelings on the subject. I should return to my duties now. Commander?
Tactical assessment?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
Killing Saren's, what was Benezi anyway? Second in command? Advisor?
Something like that.
Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I'm sure Dr. T'Soni's hurting, though. Poor kid. Having to kill her own mom.
Alright, we don't need to ask him about the
We'll
Rachni
talk
Queen.
another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
Alright, well that's a perfect place to end it. So when we come back in the next one, I'm going to head to the Citadel off screen just to see if I could find the constant fabrication thing. On top of that, I'm going to, yeah, probably just do that, maybe farm some money. Nothing too crazy. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like I said, we'll come back next one. We're doing Garrus and Grunt's side missions. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.